we're talking about the natural base E, and we're working with modeling continuously compounded interest. Continually compounded interest, when interest is compounded continuously, the amount A, so that's what we're trying to calculate, is in an account after T years. So T is in the exponent there, where P is the principal, or that's the amount that we're going to start with. So P is right there. And R is the annual interest rate expressed as a decimal. So we have to make sure that we write that as a decimal. So we have that equation there. And so we have a couple examples to work with, or a couple scenarios here. You deposit $2,500 in an account that pays 5% annual interest compounded continuously. Find the balance after each amount of time. So we got 2 years, 5 years, and 7.5 years. So we're still going to use the equation A equals PERT, PE raised to the RT power. And we got to know what each one of these values are. So for all of the values, all these equations, we know that the P value is going to be equal to 2,500. That's not going to change. And we know that the R value is going to be equal to 5%, but we have to display that as a decimal. So what we're going to write it as 0.05 in the equation. So we can substitute those values in. So A is equal to, our P value is not going to change, so that's 2,500. Our E is not going to change. We're still going to use the natural base E when we're talking about compounded continuously. Our rate of 0.05 is not going to change. And the only thing that's going to change here is the amount of time T, which in this case is going to be 2. So we can substitute those things into our calculator, and when we get done for this one, we should get 2,762.93. We can do the same thing with 5 years. Everything is going to be the same. The only thing that's going to change is the T. So here we have A equals the 2,500. That's still going to be the amount we invested. Our interest rate is still 5%, but now we're going to say that it's going to be for 5 years. So when we substitute that in, use our calculator, we get A is equal to, it's been invested a little bit longer, so we're going to make a little bit more money, $3,210.06. The last example that we have, again, everything stays the same except for the years. So 7.5 years. We're still investing $2,500. It's still base E, and our interest rate is still 0.5, or still 0.05. And the years in this case are going to be 7.5. And when we substitute all those values in, we get A, or the amount that we get, that we earned in interest, is equal to 3,637.48.